Welcome back!
Hey.
Episode 58. All right. After you're fighting in the arena as teams, your team against a team of monsters and a halfling, you destroyed all of them, much to the delight of one of the thugs down here that bet on you, much to the chagrin of a lot of these thugs that bet against you. But a couple of the thugs came down to pat you on the shoulders, and everyone roll a charisma check and let me know how you plan on receiving their camaraderie, these thugs. This guy, all moved down from the bleachers. These Kenku over here came in through this door, and it looks like they're being directed to remove the dead. And that will be quite a task for these minuscule Kenku, because Umpak is a pretty large creature. So they start trying to handle him. Someone grabs some of our strong bones, and you see this female dwarf, dead body. If you remember, she had called out for aid to some extent. She obviously didn't want to be there, and then she sided with the monsters because they told her to fight alongside them, and apparently she thought that was going to work out for her, but it didn't, and they're moving her dead body across the floor right now, leaving more trails of blood, adding to the thin layer of blood amidst this sand and dirt floor in here. And in addition to Nazca Uruguay, who is right. I can't find Nazca. Is it here somewhere? Yes, Nazca, the dwarf that's been kind of directing things, or at least the beginning of the last fight, and he stopped the fight, sparing the life of Graz, the lone creature left on the opposing side. And he breathes heavy, looking a little nervous, like what comes next for Graz. Let me see your charisma checks. Donovan, yucking it up with one of these bandits. He slaps you on the shoulder. Donovan says, "Good work out there. You guys have obviously worked as a team before." Well, I was just informed there's a change of plans based on the exciting fight. The next fight's going to be a one-on-one between one of your party and this new up-and-coming Waterdeepian fighter. I don't know who it is, but anyway, as you can see, and you look, he points over into the bleachers there, and you see maybe twice as many spectators. Bandits, goblins, thugs, bugbears. You see a bunch of bugbears sitting in front of, or a couple of them sitting in front of some of these thugs. And the thugs are giving these bugbears a hard time because they're so large. She tells, get down in front. And you see over on the stage, Rhea, in addition to Nazca Urgray, you see a couple more people appear. And they seem to be crowding around those two tables and chairs you see, as if they're going to spectate from this stage platform.
Beppis. I like this old lady looks like.
The one down there, like on the stage. The old gray
Yeah.
lady, the old hag.
Yeah. Love that. Beppis and the hag. Oh, is that a hag? Is that even a lady? I don't know.
And you hear Nazca Urgray, the dwarf on that stage, say, we're all in for a treat tonight, boys. We have an up-and-coming Waterdeepian fighter. And we have some guests of high prestige who will be attending and watching the fight tonight.
I'm gonna like look over to Joanna and sort of be like
Winning team!
Expecting her to want to fight this person.
Nazca says, winning team, who among you will fight? One-on-one.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, we could do you or me.
Yeah, because you have pretty strong armor. I also
Yeah,
took some
I mean,
damage
those are
from
the
that
only
fight,
options.
and you still have quite a bit of health.
Yeah, and I can do some damage. That's for sure.
I'm gonna
With the
kind of
red
like.
appeal.
After Aldous looks over at me, I'll kind of like tiredly look over at Rhea. Like I'm breathing heavy. I'm still tired from this last fight, and see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind stepping in and doing the fight.
Step forward, fighter. Ah. Dwarf. Good. Fight well, dwarf. I might even wager on you. And he sits at the table. And he waves others in onto this platform up here. Bring in the combatant! And these Kenku all they moved the dead bodies off. It took a while. You see this drow elf move off the battlefield. And these bandits kind of tug at you, say, come on, let's go in the stands. I wish your comrade good luck, he says to you, Donovan. And they pull themselves up this wall, up into the bleachers.
Yeah, I'll go with them as I look back at Rhea, hoping she doesn't die.
You too, Graz.
Very well might be your last look at me. No, I'm kidding. Last look at the fucker that's gonna die.
I hate to see you go, but I love watching you leave.
I mean, Rhea's pretty thick. She probably got a butt.
The vantage point you all have now, you can't see that platform that you came down from because these walls are just blocking your view now. And you did notice when you were down there, there is a door of sorts right here that leads to that same place that those prisoners came from outside. They were being held in cells just beyond here to the west. Just giving you a lay of what's going on there, Rhea. In fact, a magically lit circular chamber with a thin layer of blood-soaked sand covering the floor and stone buttresses supporting its 40-foot high dome ceiling. 10-foot high stone bleachers hug the half of the room. Staircases lead from the bleachers to other areas of the lair, it looks like. And a tunnel under the bleachers leads west to the monster cell block.
Bring him out.
Call in the combatant! And Ray, you see over here, you didn't notice it at first. Might be a secret door. You see coming out of the door this individual. Rex from Waterdeep! And you hear a big hurrah from the crowd.
I'll lean over to Donovan and Joanna respectively and say, I think we know this person. Or we've seen this person before. Yeah.
All right. All
Okay,
right.
you were talking about the one on the stage. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Fight! You hear. And Rhea, you've already noticed Rex has been sizing you up, moving around side to side. He's
I'm
doing
just
a
kind
little
of-
footwork.
I'm just kind of like tapping my foot, just like waiting, almost looking a little like bored.
Rex does a one-hand somersault too as he moves in front of you, and that gets a roar from the crowd.
Can I roll to do a no-hand somersault?
Yes.
and
you
hype
can.
the crowd up even more?
Hell yeah, you can.
Would that be like acrobatics?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
And you hear shouts from the crowd. Yeah, the Waterdeep! And then you hear a ruckus crowd say the same thing, almost in a haphazard unison. Oh, nice.
Cool. I guess without further ado, should we? Oh, what's this? Is he doing more flips?
That was his flip. Since you rolled, I figured he would roll.
Oh, okay.
Your crowd cheer is even louder than Rex's.
Cool. Well, shall we?
Roll initiative, my man.
Cool. I want to try something first before I start attacking. So, this is I have to be touched. So I'm gonna. Oh, he's moving. I'm gonna run up to him, and oh, whoops, wrong one. I don't need to be. Sorry, I was reading the wrong spell. Let me just link it. So I'd like to try to command. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw. And if he fails, my command would be surrender, if you'll allow that.
I don't see why not.
Okay. So yeah, I guess he makes a wisdom saving throw and has to beat 15. It's almost like a hypnotism a little bit, because he like mind control.
Just
Against being frightened though.
Yeah. Now I was just throwing that up. You see a steely resolve across his face as you cast this spell, which has a verbal component. What do you say?
Instead of surrender, I'll say concede.
Wow. All right. What is it? A wisdom check?
Yeah, and it has to beat a 15.
Stealth, insight, acrobat. Oh, I had an acrobatics check.
Or I guess grovel would work per the. He beat it anyway. Okay. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I thought
wait
I'd
a
give that a
second.
shot.
He has an acrobatics check. I didn't use it. I used his dexterity. Let me try his acrobatics. So he does another tumble maneuver. Oh, and the crowd goes wild. The Waterdeep! Rex. And let's see. He parlays that acrobatics move into a
A 24 does hit.
striking you. Let's see. He chooses. Make a dexterity saving throw as he seems to be trying to knock you prone. And you don't make it, and he does knock you prone. And the crowd goes wild. Let's hear it, everybody.
Boo! Boo!
So what does being prone entail? Do I need to like take a turn to get up?
Yeah, you get
It means that you have
negative.
disadvantage.
You have disadvantage, and he has advantage on his attacks. It's bad, 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 bad. And he goes to attack you again. And hits you again. Wow. Make a strength saving throw, Rhea, as he snakes his arm in over your shoulder and under your neck and wraps his leg around one of your legs and straightens his body out, attempting to grapple you. Right, you don't have to drop something you're holding. But he does do 8 more damage. 8 damage, 9 damage from the first one, and he takes a third attack. Missing you. So make a make a strength save to try to, if your next move is to try to get up. I think that's how we have to try to beat this. Nice. You're going to contest his. Let me do his strength. Real nice, strong, natural 20. That's the way you want to roll that shit. You break his bonds. And I assume that's what you're doing this round, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, he gets attacks on you. Missing with the first one. Missing with the second one. And missing with the third one. And he's moving around you, shuffling his feet again. He backs up a little bit, trying to size you up. I think you should concede, he says.
I just kind of laugh under my breath. So I'd like to run up to him and cast Inflict Wounds. I'll just roll a d20.
Spell save.
Okay, well, I guess as a bonus action, I'll do Spiritual Weapon.
Nice.
So I'll like summon a two-handed sword similar to what I have now. So it'll be like floating in front of him. And then it says when I cast it, I can make a melee spell attack within 5 feet of the weapon. So I guess I'll roll for that. Does a 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit? It does. You can see you just managed to. What do you hit him with? Oh, the spiritual. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's 1d8 plus 4. So let me do that.
A floating spectral weapon.
for 12 damage.
12 damage. Smacks him across the face, throwing a tooth into the sand. Rubs his jaw.
The only thing I was thinking was detect thoughts, but I don't know how helpful that would be necessarily.
All right. He moves in to attack you again, Raya.
That multi-attack. It's annoying. Like, it'd be fine if it was one attack, but like literally 3 every time. It's tough.
He's a martial artist, obviously. I think he just gets a normal roll here. Missing you with that unarmed strike. Oh, striking you with that one. Roll a dexterity saving throw, Rhea, as he attempts to knock you prone again. Ah, you fell for that one again. And you are knocked prone. Taking, so that was 10, another 17 damage between those two.
Yeah, and like, I'll lean over to Donovan and be like, if this gets dicey, like, what do you propose doing?
Real damage. You look over at Rhea, you're certain she's taking a beating right now.
Maybe.
The guy next to you nudges you, Donovan, seeing the look of concern on your face, that thug you were chummy with a moment ago. And he says, "Don't be worried. They won't let her die. They're going to want her to fight in the next fight. This is too good. Let him fight. Let him fight."
Like, are you sure about that? I'll ask him.
He's going to try to choke her out right now. So make a strength check.
Me?
You know, I want to cast detect thoughts on him.
Okay.
Because I want to like know what his intentions are, essentially.
A regular strength roll or saving throw, or it doesn't matter?
It's not a saving throw, regular strength thing. All right, let's see. Oh.
Come on.
Rhea, you see Rhea's arm stuck. This guy's got his limbs tangled around Rhea, and you see her fighting, trying to give that last spasm of hope to break out of it like she did last time. You see it coming, and you're hopeful, Donovan, Aldous, and you see no fight left in Rhea, and she goes limp to the ground, and a raucous cheer erupts from the stands. The Waterdeep! Rex! 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 And Rex jumps up from the floor, shows everyone his fists, and as they're chanting Rex, he's pumping his fists in the air and moving from side to side of the bleachers, egging them on.
Okay. Am I like knocked down or prone or anything right now? I don't
You're
think so.
unconscious.
Oh.
Good friend, good friend. You hear the thug behind you. Actually tried to pat you on the back as you were going, but you went so quickly. You're all in for a treat, folks. A newly acquired set of combatants will fight our successful team. There will be quite a reward to the victors. Stand by while we assemble them. And you hear murmurs from the crowd, grumbling, monster voices. People, creatures exchanging stones or currency, you assume. And Rex leaves, takes his leave. And then all you hear is murmuring from the stands. And then you see a diminutive person, regally dressed, carrying a platter of some sort, emerge from this space over here. And he walks over to Nazca Urgray, and Nazca Urgray nods yes and points over to the bleachers in your direction. And this creature slowly, this looks like a halfling, slowly makes his way down the stairs, and he looks like this. He's carrying a platter, barefoot, surcoat. And he walks over to Rhea and Donovan and proffers the plate, the platter. It will make you well. It will make you fight well in the next combat. It is our master's favorite cupcake.
I'm like, I should have to do a check to catch that.
He does look concerned. He starts like stammering, like, oh, "How many are you're four? Five, oh, and the ogre too. Is he with you? Oh." He starts trying to grab one back from you. Make a dexterity check to snatch the last one away from this servant. You snatch it away before he has a chance to. You only need one, but okay. She starts coming too with the you tossing her around a little bit, gets the blood moving through her head again. She is very banged up though. How many hit points were you at, Rhea?
Sorry, I was muted. 15.
Whoa.
I was at 30, or I was at 39 before.
That was a great fucking fight, actually. I've been watching MMA, so that was my real fantasizing about the
Ray has got cauliflower ears now.
Mhm.
Fully recovered, whoever eats
Oh,
You-
do I get to have one?
one. May I have one, please?
Yeah. If the muffin heals me up, that's totally no problem.
Yes. Did he not say that? Combatants, ready yourselves.
Okay. Yeah.
You can take your time, be ready, and then we will bring your combatants out. Yes, full party fight, like you said you prefer. He yells from the stage there.
Vix just got back from taking a poo, very confused on what's going on.
Toilet paper running from stuck to the bottom of his shoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
It's not. It's detritus. It looks like a clear, like if there was a clean spot out here, that would be it. And really, it's only because it looks like bodies were dragged. Like part of that is because Rex just dragged Rhea's body across the floor and wiped a bunch of the sand and blood off of a couple of areas. That's all that's going on there. It's a featureless, flat arena.
Yeah, I feel great with like muffin in my mouth. Oh,
Where's your locker?
this is
I mean, there's 3 different doors. I don't know. Could be any of them.
Give me 30 seconds, but other than that, you guys tell me when you're ready, and that's when we'll start the combat.
Yeah, we can have like Joanne. Well, we could have like the 3 of us up front, and then Aldous just kind of like behind us. And obviously, we'll take the brunt of the damage, Joanna and I.
protect me.
So this is just another fight with a round of people, just like we did before?
Yep.
Oh, bring it on.
We'll just fight them. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, just kill everybody.
combat beer. Got a nice German Pilsner.
Hey, I recognize that.
It's a cool
I saw one of
can.
those earlier.
Brewed in strict accordance with the German purity laws. Donovan's feverishly trying to discuss what tactics you may use in this setting, applying your skills as a team of fighters. Donovan looks a little concerned.
I think we're trying to figure out the names of the lieutenants for the Xanathar, so that way we could talk our way out of it if need be. So Dad, you just give us that information.
Well,
Wait,
you know, Nazca Urgray is
Is that Growlhund?
you do
Growlhund is
see,
something else.
you see a
Well,
couple of
sitting.
well-dressed people floating around up on that stage now. You see a gazer, Aldous, now that you're stealing a look up at the see this individual sitting up there.
That's Growlhund. Like, that's the guy who supposedly died. I'm pretty sure. I'm
Really?
pretty sure. Like, wish I could take a photo. Yeah.
He's gonna show up like an orb.
What are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? That's Donovan. No, I'm sure you're all trying to put on your best we belong here and tough guy faces.
Bix is getting the toilet paper off of his shoe.
All right, roll a dex check.
Okay.
I'm kidding. But whatever, roll a dex check.
No, I like that.
We'll use it.
Is it a save or just a regular dex?
To get the toilet paper off of your shoe?
Yeah, you said do a dex check.
Let's go
I got
with-
confused.
Let's go with a save, actually. That,
Okay.
that sounds like a real save to me. Seemed like you went by Zablob. Nice. Bix, you just step on the edge of it and
Just
yank it
straight-
off like a pro. Like you've done that 1,000 times.
Wow.
Oof.
Yeah, with a roll like that, you could definitely encourage the direction of it.
I'm gonna go. Is there anyone that seems oddly suspicious to us that we're trying to somewhat point out, other than the
This
growl
guy.
gun?
I'm like
I'm gonna try to aim for the growl hunt guy.
I'm like, aim for his dinner.
Just right in his soup.
Yeah, I just wanted to like float down into his soup.
No more good soup.
Bed soup.
Are you ready? Successful party. What should we call you?
Team Chungus.
Team Chungus.
All right, Team Chungus. Let us know if you're ready.
Yeah, is everybody ready? Yeah.
Bring it on.
Alright.
Send them in, man. And you see a group of thugs escort in a group, 3, 4, 5 individuals. They look like they're tied up as if they were prisoners. And I gotta find the last one. Where is he? The most notable of which is one prisoner with a hat. And they kind of shove them forward. Their hands are bound in front of them. And they're like giving them the push in the back just to encourage them forward. Sounds like they're saying something to them that you can't hear as they usher these individuals forward. And one of them you see has a hat, rather flamboyant looking hat. And
It's our drag queen.
it is Donovan. You see the hat and immediately you're like, is that guy? And you're pretty sure it is. And you see them start to unbind the hands of these individuals and leave them. And they just turn their backs to them and walk out of here. You're not sure. You see, they have things on them. What? Carrying something. He winks at you and gives a little smirk.
He's hitting on you, Donnie.
They look like they might be. Nazca Ergray yells, "To the death!"
Oh boy.
So this time it's not going to be stopped. It's to the death.
And you see these, Rhea, you notice with your very high passive perception, you see all of these combatants here, your opponents, are scanning the entire area. It looks like they're really taking, they're not even looking at you guys.
I rolled a 4.
Sorry, I'm not. Ugh, hold on.
We're all going laugh.
God.
You believe
Oh,
in your
God.
14.
Working. Yeah, I need to select myself. Whoops. There we go.
Yeah, I feel better now.
So there's actually I forget what they call it. There's a little program you can put in there where you click a button and you just choose all the tokens. And so I just don't plug those things in. But by the time we end this campaign, I'm going to learn how to use that initiative thing where all I have to do is I don't have to click on every individual character sheet. All right, I'm missing one, I think. This guy. Make this in descending. He's not. Let me see.
Yeah, the like pink red guy.
This guy looks oddly familiar. I feel like we fought him before or something.
Yes, you have seen someone that looks exactly like that guy. If it's not the same guy, they're brothers. Although these individuals all do share certain physical characteristics, like gaunt faces, that kind of white yet dark hue to their skin, almost like fades quickly in the shadow.
I mean, they're all hot,
They're all hot,
like in my opinion.
and they are like completely down to party, obviously.
Clearly our people.
All right, let me just scan through these, make sure I got them all. And this guy's at the top of the turn order. Two, three, four. Really? I see them all there. Boom, 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 boom. That's cool. Donovan, this drow moves up to you and whispers. He's fighting, but he says, "We're gonna make this look good. Pull your punches. Some of us will lay here and feign death. Got it?" This guy says to you. And he kind of backs away. Pulls out make it look good as he backs away. There it is. A short sword tucked under his vest. Couldn't even see it. All right. Well, he moves up to you and attacks. Wait, he's first, right? So what else? Here it is. It looks like this guy is adept with a sword, obviously, Donovan. He's using actual sword fighting technique. And you could have sworn he could have hit you. Nice. And
Yeah. So does it seem like we should be pretending to die? It's not like them who are pretending to die.
I think it sounded like them, but
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Joanna's turn.
Are they still are they still far away? Are they still like staying their distance?
They're put now. They're everyone's moved. Like this is a combat. They're like moving, milling about. That what you saw one individual run up towards Donovan, and they had an exchange. I don't know if Donovan, if you heard any of that, but it looks like they just attacked each other. You intended for everyone. Okay. Well, let me see. Donovan, if you have any kind of, is there a performance check or something like that? It couldn't hurt if everyone's going to perform. It couldn't hurt to get a baseline, throw a mechanic at it. Oh, nice. You hear a roar from the crowd. You didn't hit the ground, did you, Donovan?
I guess I'm just wondering if I should, because I still kind of want to like take an attack, like genuinely. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yeah, since the one came up to you, Donovan, that's where gonna I'm gonna run to, right next to you. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna do that because it's, oh my God, jeez. Yeah,
Show me which one you're attacking.
they're both 11. Oh, sorry, the one, I don't even know if 11 hits, but the one that came up to Donovan.
Oh, the one that came up to Donovan. Okay, let me see here. So you guys come together in a clash of swords. He's sword. Oh wait, wait. What are you? You have a long sword, right?
Yeah,
His
yeah,
sword
great
dwarfed
sword.
by yours, and he draws you in so that you're almost touching knuckles, and your swords are locked at the hilts. And he says, "Very nice, well played." And he shing pushes off of your sword. And let's see who's next. Oh. You see.
I got them
Oh.
both.
Go for it.
No, they're the same. They're both. It's like we both kind of just did the same thing a couple times.
You see. Going out of turn because it's a legendary action. You see Jarlaxle. You see Jarlaxle in the fastest movement you've seen an individual move, maybe ever, through the middle of the combat, weaving his way between his force and your force. And you wouldn't have even, he moves so quickly, you wouldn't even be able to get an attack off if you wanted to. And the next one to go is this guy. And he moves up to Rhea.
Knock on wood.
Oh, I didn't even mean to. Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. So he does not hit you, right? And it's this guy's turn. You see another one of these drow hop into action. And he moves up to Joanna. And obviously trying not to hurt you. Rhea. He obviously just slashed by you. He could have slashed at you, decided to slash to the side of you. He says, make it look good.
And since we're in on it, I kind of go along with it and make it look believable.
How do you do that?
Kind of at first like a slower reaction time, but once I see him getting ready to attack, I move just enough to dodge it, and you could see it, maybe cut off a strand of hair or something. But we're both trained fighters, so I think we both know what we're doing. So
and he works with you and parries off the action you just did. He parries off, standing back, ready to receive another charge from someone, keeping aware of his flank. And Aldous, it's your turn. You even think this drow could probably have attacked at you again, but chose not to. Rago.
Well, Jalaxel said he had another mission here, so I'm sort of observing what's playing out in front of me. I'm going to make a beeline to this guy. And I will use my Eldritch Appendage, and I'm basically what I want to do is I want to sort of pick him up by his neck if I can, and like sort of like feign like twisting his neck or something like that. Is that something I could do?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just sort of trying to make it look like scary, like, oh god. And hoping he'll like play along and just like play dead after I let him drop, you know?
Yeah. Make any check. Make a dexterity check. See if you just like can manage the
Yeah. Should I roll
Physical task.
Eldritch Appendage?
can't hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. And then I'll do a dex check. Oh, I don't know if that is, but maybe again, maybe that's good.
Just describe the action. That way we know it's looking good for the
Yeah, so yeah, I just want to sort of like pick him up, maybe like even just a few inches off of the ground, and then sort of with my appendage, like sort of twist it around his neck, but without actually like grabbing like tightly onto it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, your tentacle goes whipping at him to accomplish that, but he backs away from it and evades the attack altogether. You don't hit him. It doesn't look like he wants to be touched by your tentacle appendage.
It's like, get that thing away from my face. Love that.
And he says, someone's gonna have to get hurt.
Yeah, and that's you. Yeah, that's my turn.
Roll a charisma check, Aldous.
Okay.
You're talking to which guy? This guy right here. Okay.
Well.
Yeah, most likely the target.
He tells you, Aldous, I'll go down the next time you attack me. Make it look good. And he says that really quickly, just in passing in combat. You're like, I think he's like, someone's gonna have to get hurt. And you're like, that should be you. And he's like, okay then. Next time I'll go down.
Nice.
All right, who's next? Rhea. What are you going to do?
Yeah, since we don't want to fully hurt them, I'll just try to attack this one one-handed. Oh, now I get a good roll. Yeah, it's a long sword. So maybe just like hit
You
him with the side,
whack this
off the
guy.
blade.
Which guy? Right in front of you, this one?
Yeah.
He stumbles back, falls on his ass, and you hear a big, loud roar. And then, in addition to the loud roar, you hear this big, resounding laugh that takes up the entire chamber. You're certain everyone heard it.
No, what was that?
Rhea, any other actions?
No, I don't want to hurt them or anything, or use a spell slot.
This individual right in front of you, Aldous, looks to his right as if he's looking at this individual. And he says, there's a drow on that stage. He must die. Position yourself. And he's feigning attack to the left and right of you so we can get a word in edgewise here. Position yourself between him And our man over there. You're just about in the right position now. And he feigns attack to the left of you. Do you act like you're missing the hit?
Yeah, I mean, if it's like obvious enough, yeah, I definitely want to like.
He's making it
dodge it.
obvious.
Okay.
Like grunting before he does it. Stay right there. All right, so wait, who's turn? A performance.
I mean, it's not great. But-
Oh. It's not 5. Definitely not a 4. It's double a 4.
Yeah.
Damn 8.
Yeah.
8 rhymes with great. Let's go with that. All right. Who's next? Aldous, Drow, that guy. So he says that stuff to you. Feigns attack. Let's see if he accidentally attacks you, though. Hold on a sec. Let's take that attack. No, that's not him. There he is.
Yeah.
Does a 13 hit you?
Nope, I'm 14 AC.
So you can tell he purposefully missed you.
Cool.
And let's see here. If anyone wants to pull off any of your daring fighting prowess or actions, now would be the time where it doesn't seem like your lives are in any danger. This team is obviously working with you to make this look like an entertaining combat. And let's see, that guy. Okay. And you see that character, Jarlaxle, jump into action. And he runs up to you, Donovan. And he looks you right in the eye and winks. And he pats his jaw and he says, "Give me one shot. It'll be the only one you ever get on me." And he squares his chin up at you. You're next. Are you going to use your action to attack this guy, Jarlaxle, who gave you... Oh! Clunk!
Wow.
I think that's a little overkill.
Holy shit. You gave him your best. If you're pulling the shot, you can... Yeah. Give it to him. Oh, give him the damage. Well done. He tumbles back. He obviously rolls with the hit, but he is surprised, obviously, at the ferocity with which you gave him your one good shot. And here tumbles through the group of you. Rhea, Joanna, Bix, all three of you, when Jarlaxle is done, all three of you have shredded clothing at the top of all over your chest, like where your heart would be, all your like vital organ spots. You look down after he moves by you with this amazing speed, and you just see like your clothes obviously torn up. And he was obviously pulling his hits. If he wanted to, your vital organs would now have little holes in them from his rapier.
So in that order, do we take it? So you said me, Joanna, and then Bix. So I would take the 15, Joanna 11, Bix 13.
He didn't do the damage.
Oh.
He attacked your clothing. He didn't attack
okay.
you. He attacked your clothing. And you look down at it like, what? That was interesting because it was so fast. It seemed like death killing hits on three of you in one round, and he did all this maneuvering. Sorry to spell that out. You see what else he's got going on. He's also got that going on. I'll pop up anything that you might get a glimpse of his prowess. You see his multi-attack. You see his suave defense. His quick step. All right. So you're seeing this Jarlaxle character display quite the fighting prowess. And who's next? Donovan, your turn. I'm sorry, poke on the guy that you were, or point out the guy. Yep. No, but you don't think you would have hit him, but he draws you in. He like receives. He sees even the kind of the style you're fighting. It's like, kind of like a street fighting sword style. It seems like he recognizes what you were trying to do, and he makes it look like you were successful. Draws you right up close to him, allows you into his personal space when he could have probably pushed off. It depends how it goes. And pushes you off. Make it look good. They'll drag the dead off into that door, and he points with his sword as he says that door, and he points in this direction. You see where all the blood lead, and now that you notice, oh yeah, that's obviously where they. Oh, and that's where they drug those other bodies. That's what he's saying. Obviously, he intends for the dead to be drugged through that door, is what he says to you. And let's see, Donovan. Bix, it's your big moment, Bix. Sorry.
Yay.
No camera? We can't see you. Or do you intend to be seen or not?
Not tonight because
Okay.
it's super hot here.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Just it's your
I
turn.
have all the lights out.
Just making sure we didn't need to reconnect.
Nope, it's just super hot here, so having the lights off make it a lot
Got it.
better until at least Friday.
Got it. All right. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use my short sword to go against this guy.
I
So I'm
see.
gonna move up to that guy.
Krebik.
Oh, now I feel bad. He looks adorable.
He's not adorable. That's just an adorable picture.
He looks adorable, so now I feel bad.
Well, he's a drow elf.
Oh, okay, so I feel less bad. They're
have-
big bad.
They have really bad reputations, Bix. They're criminals.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Like I'm gonna go with like the side of my sword and not like the pointy part, so that way
Okay.
like I don't actually hit him.
Okay, the
Still
flat of
hit
your
him.
short sword. Got it.
And then in my best Scottish accent, I said, "This is the part where you run away."
Run. Got it. You hear him like in agreement. Okay. Like he's trying to work with you. Whatever you're laying down, he's trying to roll with it.
And then because I get 2 attacks, I'm gonna do that again, and then like emphasize in my best Scottish accent that this is the part where he runs away.
Gad, roll your damage. Oh.
It's taking 10 years.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got an 8.
All right. And when you pull your sword attacks, how much damage comes back after how long? Do you know off the top of your head, Steve? And how long? An hour or something? All right, so it's all real damage. All right, Bix is making it look real good. Taking 2 attacks. He wounded this guy. And the guy acts really wounded. Wait a second. Which guy?
This guy.
Yeah. Okay. So you do 14 points of damage on him. Got it.
And I guess no one got my reference, which is big sad.
Wait, what was it?
I made a Shrek reference.
Oh my god, what was it?
This is the part where you run away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Well, he agreed with you too. So it sounds like he plans on his turn to run away. Let's see, this guy. Aldous, you see this individual raise his arm out of his surcoat and hold something in your direction.
Okay.
And suddenly you have a feeling that it looks like one of those guns Donnie carries around. And it's startling because you've seen and heard what these things can do.
Okay. Yeah, I think like instinctively I'm like, okay, he must be aiming at somebody behind me.
And he blasts this gun at you, towards you. Boom! And you hear and feel the blast, Aldous. It blows your skirt up, blows your robe back.
Ah,
Ah.
Marilyn Monroe. I sort of want to like feign dead. I want to feign dead, but like I don't know if that's going to be convincing. because I feel like especially if they're trying to assassinate this person, if I feign dead, maybe it'll like delay, or like maybe it'll just cause confusion, you know what I mean? So I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm just gonna like, after my skirt blows up, I'm gonna like sort of stumble around and like fall.
You see
Should I-
this individual on the stage. Actually, Aldous might not, because he was kind of looking the other direction.
Mhm.
But anyone else would catch out of their peripheral vision this individual falling to the floor. And it looks like the gunslinger has shot this individual, which is right located here on the stage. And there's
Better them than you.
there's a gasp.
Do you see
And-
Brendan inside?
And Aldous, the guy right in front of you, says, "That's the one." As you go falling to the ground. Is that what you're deciding to do?
Yep.
As you fall to the ground, you hear him say, "That's the one. He must die." And you see right behind that individual, now that you get a closer look, it's not a person or even a humanoid. It's this big bird-beaked, tentacled creature. Here, I'll show you a better picture of it. If anyone wants to roll a history or arcana check, maybe not arcana, history, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to just in case. I don't think I will, but yeah.
If you roll super high, then you heard about it in your travels, or you.
Yeah.
It looked like it like absorbed that person almost.
Joanna, you've heard of this creature, strangely enough, a grell. You know the name of it anyway.
Did anybody give me a good story in my travels or in my...
Let me see. Let me see what they might have given you. Talk about monster slaying. A grell resembles a bulbous floating brain with a wide, sharp beak. Its 10 long tentacles are made of hundreds of ring-shaped muscles sheathed in tough, fibrous hide. Sharp barbs line the tip of each tentacle and inject paralytic venom. The grell can partially retract its barbs into its tentacles to handle or manipulate objects it doesn't want to pierce or tear. As far as like you've heard of their combat, in terms of people talking about fighting them, these creatures prefer to ambush lone creatures or stragglers, cowards essentially to you, a mercenary like you, Joanna. Hovering slightly near the ceiling of a passage or cavern is what you've heard, where these things would be encountered, until a suitable target passes below, whereupon it descends quickly and wraps its tentacles around its prey. It then floats away to its lair with the paralyzed creature in its clutches, is what you've heard of. Aldous, you know them to be alien devourers. Grell are alien predators that group other creatures into three categories: edibles, inedibles, and great eaters. Those rare creatures that might prey on a grell. Grells have no compunction about attacking creatures they classify as edible, including humanoids. They tend to avoid bigger creatures that they have little hope of carrying away. A grell will sometimes allow adventurers to wage war on the other monstrous inhabitants of the dungeon complex it calls home, staying out of the adventurers' way as they dispose of larger threats while waiting for the right time to strike. This is all the stuff you cumulatively amongst the group of you, including you, Rhea. You guys are, I guess, catching glimpses and then making eye contact and like eyebrowing at each other. Grill. So a nasty creature is what that is. Sorry, do I digress? Who is next? The gunslinger just went back to the top of the order. Donovan.
I think it's one of the drow.
Yeah, this guy. Short swords at you again, Donovan. Obviously giving himself a disadvantage in the attack. And oh shit, it seems like he accidentally clips you, Donovan, for 4 piercing damage. And he's like, oh, make it look good. And you already see Kenku coming out of this door up here, moving towards Aldous. All right, so you're falling. And here, we'll give Aldous your performance. Oh, I feel faint. So Aldous is feigning death. You're feigning death.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
All right, so who's next?
I just didn't want to actually get hurt.
I'm still just gonna go and give it my
Do it.
best. Okay.
Donovan, when you hit the ground, you hear that ominous, deep tone, entire cavern filling laughter. You hear some kind of and who's next? Joanna. Yeah. Of course, as you fall to the ground, you can. I think you would get advantage. You have like this cover of your feigning falling to the ground. Nice. All right, so you pull that off. All right.
I'm just gonna go for the one that's right in front of me. Yeah. And let me just roll it first before I say anything. I don't know if 13 does anything. I'm just gonna take both of my hits back to back. Oh, I know one of them hits, but does a 13 hit?
I don't think so. I'll make sure right now. No, it doesn't, but that
Okay.
26 definitely does.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like look like I'm, kind of just missing, and as I'm like picking my sword back up, that's where I'm doing 13 slashing on the one that's right in front of me, which coincidentally was the one that Bix was attacking against as well. So that one gets another 13 damage. But I imagine as, I'm coming back to bring my sword up, it's kind of slashing across. And doing that damage.
All right. And he falls to the floor of the arena. And
Oh,
it
shit.
doesn't look like he moves after he falls like a sack of potatoes. Hits the ground. You see dust kicked up as he hits the ground. And I lost Donovan. Is Donovan with us?
I don't see him either.
Here, I'll restart. Oh, I think he's got his shit on.
Yeah, he must have stepped away or something.
There he
Oh, there he is.
No, it's all right.
You should be sorry.
Damn it. What happened? It was Joanna's turn.
Did some damage to this guy and they fell down.
He fell. Joanna, did you fall down to the ground as well?
No.
Yeah, I'm like, no, that's
No.
not something Joanna does.
Yeah, that's not what I do.
I know, I noticed that too. He came through with
I'll
a
stare him
portal
in
or
the
something.
And you see, just as you say that, Donovan, you see a ray shoot from one of the eye stalks of that gigantic, creepy looking ball of flesh on the stage. And let's see here. I think it's a D10. Uh-oh.
Who is he?
You see this ray shoot towards right over top of you, Aldous,
Oh my god.
and blasting this individual.
Oh.
Let's see, a dexterity save this guy gets to make. The Drow gunslinger. Dexterity. Oh, he's got a very good dexterity.
Yeah, I'm like, he certainly knows I'm not actually dead.
He makes his saving throw.
Wow. Impressive.
He dives and misses this death ray.
I'm like, can he be on our team?
And you see another one of those eyes, like looking like it's charging up.
Oh god.
And let's see here. What? All right, and that happened out of turn, so I guess I should throw him in the turn. Wow, that's exciting. Wow. Wait, where did we leave off? Shit. This music's like confusing.
Joanna just went. I don't think anybody else went.
Wait. That was his eye ray out of sequence. Now let me. Oh, I put him in. Oh, that's right. I went to grab the initiative. He should be in there. Oh, I didn't. Did that show up? No, it didn't.
I don't see it.
Oh, here, I'll roll it again. But he rolled a 21. Damn it. Now he rolled a 20. Now he rolled a 22. On his second roll. He re-rolled his 21 and got a 22. That's awesome. All right, here. So let's make this descending. We'll give him another turn. We'll start at the top of the order here. So let's see. This drow here. Yeah, I guess I can move him. Wait, hold on. This guy goes right here. And his eyes get wide when he sees this death ray shoot at his companion. Drow. But he continues to put on a show. Whoa. And mistakenly hits, who's he attacking? No, it's this guy. He does not hit you, Raya, but it looks like he almost did. Obviously trying to pull his attack, but comes perilously close to hitting you. And then let's see who's next. Joanna went. Did Joanna went, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The Drow Gunslinger, Joanna, this guy. Krebik is dead, so we can get him out.
I'm still here, so maybe my turn then.
Yep, turn, Raya.
So are we... I mean, we're not trying to kill them, right? I mean...
I'm just a wuss. Don't let me be the barometer.
I'll just do the same thing and attack the one right in front of me, just one-handed. Once again, another
Wow.
good roll, but only 7 damage. But I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to do too much or use any resources.
-7. Got it. It looks like you hurt him pretty good, actually. And he stumbles back, looking a little surprised. Looks like he might be falling to the ground, might be feigning his death. All right, and then this guy next to Aldous, he stands with his foot on top of Aldous triumphantly, holding his sword in the air, and the crowd yells in response to his victorious stance. Right at Drow. Jarlaxle. Jarlaxle moves. Jarlaxle bounds through this combat, weaving his way. And Donovan, before you even know it, you feel the force of him moving towards you. Maybe even some kind of somersault. And Oh yeah, okay. Yes, okay, got it. Donovan striking you through your back. A surprise. Doing 40
Oh my
points
God.
of damage, 38 points of damage. Yeah, did you go to 0?
Oh my God.
Wow. You hear,
Oh my God.
your vision goes dark, Donovan, and you just hear, told you it'd be the only hit you ever got on me.
Oh my God.
And let's see. Where's my guy? All right, so that was Jorlaxel. Donovan did a death save. Donovan, what is the life passing before your eyes scene you see? Hanging out with Floon. What am I doing here? This is where I die? Is that what it is? Something like that? I'm projecting.
Wow.
Indeed. Bix, what are you going to do? He did an extra 24 damage because he did a sneak attack on top of the 14
So
pierce.
38.
38. How many hit points did you have?
I'm going to try to move up to the guy that just attacked Donovan and use my short sword as I wait for roll 20 to actually work.
Yeah, raucous crowd at this point.
Oof. A nat 1 does not hit.
Describe your fall to the ground, Vic. Hey, Steve, get your Jabba the Hutt sound effect ready.
So,
I'm
like,
Jabba Wobble.
so like I'm upset that my best bro just died or whatever.
Well,
and,
people are feigning death too. In reality, you're not sure. You know these guys were like trying to work with you and act like this was a real fight. I don't know if anyone would really think Donovan's actually dead there.
Well, he's like, by the fact that he coughed up blood and stuff, that
Oh,
seems
okay.
fairly
Make
obvious.
a perception check, Bix. Let's
Fair
make a check to make it mechanical. If you would actually know, you might from being your combat skills. Yeah, you can throw that in
12 out of 10.
at will. When anything exciting happens, throw that up there because that's what's happening. Oh, here I got a picture. Hold on, shit.
Picture of Jabba the Hutt.
Donovan's like, haha, it's ketchup.
So it looks kind of like this up there.
Parts of this is also like homoerotic. I'm like,
Oh, damn right it is.
In honor of Pride Month.
I'm like,
If I'm doing anything right, you guys better be getting horny.
I'm like, maybe the Xanathar guy is not all that bad.
Oh no, Aldous is like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
We're-
talking about.
We're preparing for Pride Month because it's Pride
no.
Also, he has like appendages.
Clearly, Harlow had it right.
Right.
Oh, I forgot to show this picture. Hold on. Oh, wait. Where is it? Okay, here. Hold up. It's Jarlaxle flexing.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Love to see it.
Just to add to the homoeroticism.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know. Is that what that is? I like the word.
No.
All right. Let's
You're
see
exactly
here.
right.
What else didn't I show you? Let me make sure I got all my tokens. You got to tell us what it looks like. That's a cheesy picture of the Xanathar, but that's the token, and I wasn't wanting to change it, so that's what you get.
Yeah. That's good.
You see all these people.
We're freaking out over this guy.
Everyone make a
Look at this
perception check. Everyone make a perception check.
Do I have to do another one, or can
Raya,
my
you
13
feel
count?
sickly. There is a palpable evil, and you know now. You've been tasting it for a while. It's emanating from this big ball of evil. All right.
Wait, do I have to do another one? Does my 13 count for both Donovan dying and this?
It can count, or you can roll again. Either way is fine. If you think you can roll better.
I mean, I guess we can
I do have
try.
one other picture, but I didn't upload it. Let me just grab it real quick.
My mom's gonna be so mad at me. That's me quoting a movie.
Wait, which one is
Okay, Scream.
that? Crazy.
Oh yeah. I was quoting when he's like they're stabbing each other at the end of Scream for fun, and he's like, "Okay, I think I'm actually dying here, bro. Like I'm actually dying here. My mom's gonna be
God.
so mad at me."
That scene like reoriented my brain chemistry. Like,
I'm just going to show you this for one reason, just so you can see the eye stalks blazing from this thing. That's obviously some other, some story you've heard about another adventuring party that battled the Xanathar. You always thought it was a myth, but now it flashes into your head these stories of
Wow.
brave adventurers trying to face this fearsome beast, none of which ever survived in any of the stories.
they're
that you-
dead now.
No.
I will say we're over time, but
Oh
just wanted
shit.
to throw it out
Sorry
there.
about that. Yeah. Hey, the last thing you see before we stop is chained up at the base of the Xanathar is a familiar sight, although dressed a lot different, a lot more scantily. And it comes into view. If I could click on it. You see the Black Viper chained up. Dressed in a metal bikini,
Right.
looking a little worse for wear, with a chain around her neck and a chain leading up to the Xanathar.
Oh boy.
One of its eye stalks is holding the end of the chain. And that's it. I got We got to end. I'm sorry I went over.
Yeah. No, that was great.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks for playing. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
Hey,
one.
You all have those
Yeah.
pillows, by the way. I bought those pillows for everyone.
Yay.
Yay.
Hold
So
on, let me
everyone-
see if
Tiamat
I can.
pillows.
I was
That's
gonna
your-
mention it.
That's your connection at the end of the
I'm gonna go
night.
get mine.
I got to get another one for you guys. Got to have 2 pillows. Michael and Alex should be able to hug that pillow at night.
No,
Independent.
it's okay.
Never.
No, we won't have like nowhere to put it.
It's
No.
perfect. There's a little like side for both of us.
That's awesome.
We can
Yeah,
like
you-
put our heads on the.
That's fun. All right.
He's
well,
like,
thank
no,
you.
it's mine.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Pig stole my pillow.
No, don't give the
Oh,
pig
no.
your pillow. It'll be so
I did-
stinky.
I didn't give it to her. It's that it was on the floor and she decided that it's hers.
It's
So
going to
now
be
whenever-
stinkier than the group of you adventurers that haven't showered in 4 days.
I will
But-
say ours is on the couch where the cats sit, so there's a good chance the cats might cuddle up to it. But
That pillow.
Aww. I might drool on it.
aw, that's endearing at least.
Yeah, Dad, we know
She's
you
in
love-
the game, so it's like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
And
her
Dad,
pillow
we-
too.
And Dad, we know you love Pig more than me, so it makes sense.
It's not true. Ryan.
what?
Nah.
You know that's not true.
Only a little.
You're the best. You're my favorite over Pig for sure.
Aw.
Yay.
Thanks for playing after this little hiatus that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Glad we were
good.
able to get back into it.
Yeah,
You're in the thick of it now.
definitely.
Cool. Well, until next
Right.
time.
All right, peeps. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Always enjoy it.
All right.
Bye,
Have a good
thank
night,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.